My name is Mudit Baid. I study at Dhirubai Ambani International School, Mumbai, and I just graduated from this school through the IBDP diploma, and I'm off to Stanford University next year. I created an app called PollPoint, which is a microscopic polling software for local governments around the world. This app basically gathers information from citizens at a very local level. So, for example, we have a city like Mumbai where I live, where there are multiple regions. For example, let's say Bandra, Worli, etc. What this app basically does is that it gathers information from citizens, especially the youth who are aged 15, 16, and 17. It gathers information from these people on issues such as transport, sanitation, etc. This app is basically different from other apps as it really addresses the issue of very local opinions. So people from Worli will have a different voice than people, let's say, in another locality such as Bandra, which I think is a very integral part of the app. Additionally, I just feel it basically gives an opportunity for students and children around Mumbai, aged 15, 16, 17, to have their own voice right before they become of age to vote in elections when they're 18. So it gives them a voice to local governments in Mumbai right as of now, and hopefully further PollPoint may be implemented in other local organizations in my nation. I like to coin this term as digital democracy, where students and children actually have a say in the daily functioning of the government. There were two forms of inspiration I had. One was basically in my locality, there was a certain issue regarding sanitation, and the government took a little longer than necessary to address it, but they were attending to other matters which were maybe not as important at the moment. So I just think the asymmetric information that was present between the citizens and the government really frustrated me. I wanted to provide a government a means to prioritize the resources and provide citizens a voice. And the second part is when I read about an article regarding the Switzerland form of democracy, where citizens are giving pamphlets where they can vote on Switzerland's laws passed in the parliament. I really found that fascinating, and I wanted to bring something similar in India, but in a more digital and eco-friendly way, and it was done through PollPoint. I visited the local government office, also known as the BMC in Mumbai, and I approached a government official in the transportation region, and he basically was very fascinated by the youth and the new innovation that youth brings along, and the government's agenda right now is to promote the voice of the youth and promote the innovation that the youth brings with them. And hence, they were very interested with PollPoint and the applications it could have in polling and census, etc. So this was the idea. My experience with the local government was very inspiring. I believe that I didn't really believe that initially they would implement my app at such a city level, but the government officials at the BMC really pushed me forward, gave me opportunities to get more users to the app. They really promoted my app, and I think overall, after, I must admit, much persuasion, we have reached a city level right now. So I'm very glad. The app in total, with the App Store, with the Google Store, and the website which is currently running, has about 75,000 users and approximately 40,000 active users at a certain point. My passion is to make the democracy system more efficient, and I believe PollPoint does that. At Stanford, I'm going to study the intersection of data science, public policy, and economics, which the app has successfully done. And I just believe that more than just creating the app, the real meaning to the app is the impact it has had on the community. I personally believe and learned what it really means to interact with government officials and convincing people to employ the app, which I think was very, very important. I think conceptualizing and just going through the whole logic flow of how people will come on the app, vote, has really built my logical reasoning and understanding of how societies work. I believe that polling and understanding the opinions of people is not just important on a government level, but also for smaller organizations such as schools, companies, etc. Through Poll Point and the fast voting you can do, within seconds you can vote on the app, it provides an opportunity for companies to understand what their employees want. It provides opportunities for schools to understand what their students want and make effective changes to basically make a more integrated, collaborative community where we all can achieve greater good. Right now, the data goes to governments, but in the future, the aim for the app is to make the governments use the data even more than they do so right now. Right now, the app provides recommendations to the government. Maybe in the future, they could be more than recommendations. Furthermore, I believe to increase accessibility within a region like India, where there are thousands of languages, I would like to make Poll Point in languages other than just English, so that people in really small parts of India, really rural parts of India can use the app and the government can make more efficient decisions.